Good morning, all of you. My name is Janvi Singh. I am here to telling the uses. The simple experiment shows the principle of batteries. The same concept is used in devices like mobile phones, laptop, and remote controls, and even electric cars. Thank you.
Prachi Mishra of class 12. We had made this project of class 12 electrochemistry, that is galvanic cell. Here I am going to tell the mechanism that here we have used the salt solution as electrolyte and the iron nail and graphite pencil as the electrode. Here the salt bridge is used to move the ions from one beaker to another. By this helps in moving ions from one beaker to another. That's why by this moving of ions, the electricity generates as like
without any electric.
In conclusion, together we light up ideas just like our galvanic cell light up this world. Thank you.
Good morning, respected manager sir, coordinator ma'am, HOD sir, and my subject teacher. Myself Alpita from class 10. Today I am here to represent my model, chemistry model. This is the structure of an atom. An atom consists of three main parts: the nucleus, proton, neutron. The whole world is made up of in the basis of atom. The electrons revolve around the nucleus, and electron charges negative charge and proton charges positively charged. The whole mass of the nucleus is 99.9%. Thank you.
This is your structure of atom. Can you tell about this first portion?
So this is the nucleus, which consists of neutron and proton.
Very good.
Yes.
And what about this?
So these are the electrons which revolve around the nucleus, and an atom has four orbits, four shells: a K shell, M shell, N shell, and L shell.
Very good.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Harsh Mishra and I'm from class 10th.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Rishi Devedi from class 10th.
Ma'am, we are here to present this state of matter project. In this project, we showed how the solid have less high density and how liquid has less density and gas has minimum density. When we talk about the solid, in the solid the space between atoms is very low, and in the gas the space is very high, and the liquid it's some medium.
That you want to say that the space between them in the solids,
ma'am.
the particles, they are very compactly arranged,
ma'am.
very closely arranged, and they
Yes,
are
ma'am.
having less space. Here they are having, in comparison to solid,
Less
they are having less spaces. But in comparison to liquid also, they are very,
less space.
they are having very high space between them.
Yes, ma'am. And in this solution, in this project, we are showing how the solid change into gas with the help of in the process of sublimation, and how gas change into solid in the process of deposition, and how, ma'am, the gas changes into condensation in liquid, and liquid change into gas by the process of evaporation and freezing and then melting.
That's
Good morning to all of you. My name is Lakshmi Yadav from class 12. We have made up of rainwater harvesting. Helps in pollution harvesting as a NO2, H2O, as a well, all the things.
My name is Rajni Shah for class 12, and this is my teammate, and I am made of rainwater harvesting.
We have made up of harvesting helps in pollution. बोलो
बोलना ये है कीड़ा भी आ गया इसमें, कीड़ा आ गया।
Class 10th student.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about your project, what you have made, and just explain it.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Hassan Quraishi from class 10th. I am discussing about the electrolysis process. Electrolysis process is purify the metals and release hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas is used as a fuels of vehicles and engines, and by the battery and the anode and cathode terminals. Thank you.
Okay, these are the anode and cathode we are seeing. That's good.
Yes,
The bubbles formed here. Here are the bubbles formed.
from cathode terminals.
From cathode terminals they are forming. Yes, look at this. They are releasing the bubbles.
We can actually see the some bubbles in the electrode and cathode.
Okay, that's good.
Good morning, coordinator ma'am, sir, HOD sir. My name is Anshika. I am a student of class 10th. The topic is acid rain. Acid rain is very harmful to trees, plants, and all, and its impact to food and animals.
Structure of nitrogen. So can you tell about the some topic of structure of nitrogen? Can you tell me about the some features of structure of nitrogen? What is the structure of nitrogen? Can you tell about something?
The proton is pink color and electron neutron is blue and
Okay. So how many numbers of neutron and electron present in the nitrogen? Numbers of electron and proton.
the nitrogen element of 7.
Yes, very good. कितना 7 है. And numbers of proton is also 7.
Yes.
Good. So what is the build about this?
The orange color is the proton.
Okay. Orange color is represent the electrons.
Yes.
Okay. Next. And
Pink
what is
and
this?
Neutron and electron.
Neutrons and protons
Yes.
in the nucleus.
Nucleus.
Okay. Thank you.
Good morning all of you. My name is Arjit Kumar Moya from class 12 and these are my teammate. She is Divya, she is Riya, and this is based on acid rain
formation. Formed as the sulfur dioxide gas and nitrogen oxide, which releases from the factories and from the vehicles, react with the atmospheric water. Then it forms the sulfuric acid and nitric acid, which then precipitate as in the form of acid rain. Acid rain is not good for environment. It damages forest and lakes and buildings. It leaches the vital nutrients from the soil, and it can cause skin irritation, respiratory problems, and drinking water contamination. It can harm aquatic life by lowering the pH level and releasing toxic substances. Thank you.
How the nitric acid and sulfuric acid, how it is formed? From where they get released and how they are formed?
Ma'am, as the sulfur dioxide gas from factories and nitrogen oxide which react with the atmospheric water, then it forms nitric acid.
Atmospheric water means whenever they come in the form of rain, then nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide, they all react with the water and form nitric acid, sulfuric acid and carbonic acid, and they all come in the form of rain, reaches to our water and all these things. That's you want to say, no? That's
Good morning, respected coordinator ma'am and my subject teacher Bhupen sir. First of all, I would like to thank to Bhupen sir for giving me such a important opportunity to make such an important project. I had made the periodic table of the elements and I classified them using different colors so that we can classify the elements of having same properties, and I had also shown the atomic number and atomic mass with the symbol and the name of the element. I had made the lanthanides of blue color, which is written here, so we can classify them easily, and actinides also, and I had made all the things like they are S block and it includes total 14 elements.
and these are D block, and it includes a total 38 elements, and this is P block which includes 36 elements, and this is F block which includes lanthanide and actinides and having 30 elements.
Can you tell me why did you shown hydrogen with different color?
Because it is a reactive non-metal. It is non-metal, while these are all the metals.
Okay, that means hydrogen is the only element that does not contain neutrons in them.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And Kasi, what about this?
These are the noble gases, and they do not react with any other metals, and because they have the
why do not react another metals?
Because their outermost cell is filled with eight
Completely.
or they have complete
Right,
orbitals.
very good.
So can you tell me about the uses of helium, noble gas? So first of you tell what uses of helium. What is the uses of helium?
Helium is filled in balloon because it is very lightweight and it does not contain any charge.
Good. So it's a very light gas. So we can fill in the
Most of the balloons
Yes,
are
sir.
filled with
helium because helium is very lightweight, so that balloon can fly in the sky.
Okay. Can you tell me another uses of helium?
So
That's okay.
helium
That's
is
good.
filled in the-
That's good.
Okay. Our respected coordinator ma'am, our respected Bhupen sir, this is my subjective teacher. I would very thankful to our Bhupen sir to giving me this opportunity to introduce my project model carbon electronic configuration, and this is my classmate and my friends to group member to introduce some points about this project, and I would like to invite Adit Gupta to tell something about this project. Okay. Now your turn.
Hello, good morning all of you. My name is Adit from class 10. Today I am here to explain about carbon electronic configuration. We say about carbon have the atomic number 6, which atomic mass is 12. It contains electron 6 and as well as proton 6 and as well as neutron 6. It has a valency of tetravalent. Its valency is 4. It make bond like single bond, double bond, triple bond. Thank you. I would like to call my friend Harsh to.
Good morning to all of you. My name is Harsh. I am here to represent my chemistry model carbon electronic configuration. The valency of the carbon is 4, the atomic number of carbon is 6, the electronic configuration of carbon is 2, and for the outermost layer is filled with 4 electrons.
So it is your making your carbon electronic configuration. So can you tell me how many numbers of electron, protons and neutron present in the carbon?
Sir, in the carbon there is equal number of electron and equal number of proton, whereas equal number of neutrons 6.
So you presenting the numbers of electron. So in the orbitals, how many numbers of electron orbitals distribute?
Sir, in the K cell there are 2 number of electron, and in the L cell there are 4 number of electron, because its valency it is the atomic number have 6, so K have 2 and the 4 and the outermost
Good.
L cell.
So Adit, this is nucleus, right?
Yes, sir.
So nucleus, what is the represent the nucleus?
Sir, we can present nucleus by the electron proton. Sir, in the nucleus the plus and minus.
Numbers of protons plus numbers of
Electron.
neutrons.
What are these? These are the protons. What are these?
What are neutrons?
These are the neutrons.
Okay.
And in the carbon cell they are the K, L, M, N cell, but it have atomic number 6, so only two cells are filled, both 2 are empty.
Okay.
Manager sir, coordinator ma'am, HOD sir, and my esteemed teachers. Good morning to all of you. I am Shruti from class 10. Today I am here to presenting my project on chemistry, which is pH scale.
Good.
pH scale measures the acidic or basic character of any compound or any elements. It is ranging from 0 to 14. The 7 is neutral, while the below the 7 is acidic or above the 7 is basic.
Okay.
The pH of concentrated HCl is 0 or below to 1.
Okay.
The the pH of concentrated NaOH as 14 or dilute NaOH as 13.
Okay, so you can tell about the acid. What is the pH value of concentrated acid and dilute
Concentrated
acid?
HCl, so 0 or below to 1 and dilute 1 to 3.
Okay, and acid, what is the pH value of concentrated base and dilute base?
So concentrated NaOH is 14 and dilute NaOH is 13.
Good, very good. So can you tell me what is the importance of pH value? Why are you,
So pH value is more from pH scale we can explain that it is a basic or it is nature. We
Good.
can divide the base or acid by the pH scale.
Can you tell me the full form of pH?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Power
what
of-
is the full form of pH?
Power of hydronium ion.
Power of hydronium ion. That's good. Why it is known as universal?
Indicator, ma'am, because it indicate all the things by the use of litmus paper. It can identify which is acid or which is base.
And that is why it is known
Yes.
as universal indicator. That's good. Good.
Thank you.
HOD sir and coordinator ma'am, and my dear respective subject teacher. I am Prachi and I am from class 10th, and I am here with my group members Arnavi Shukla from class 10th and Anshika Yadav from class 10 to present our project that is about the acid rain. Acid rain is a high concentration precipitation rain of sulfuric acid and nitric acid. It happens when the air pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide reacts with air in atmosphere. I am Arnavi Shukla from class 12. SO2.
ऐसे कौन सी गैसेस?
SO2.
SO2 and
NO2.
ये है क्या? These are the exhaust. इतना कर सकती हो ना? These are the exhaust of the chemical factories. Carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide. ठीक है? In the atmosphere they go, ऐसे करके समझाया जाता है कि in atmosphere then these gases reach. ठीक है? So they react with water and come down in the form of rain. ठीक है? In the form of sulfuric acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, like this.
Class 12. Myself a sixth year from class 12. Distillation of water separate impurities of water when the condensation when heat the water and separate a content steam, and it's convert into a cold water, and then when again come into a pure water, and then when also decrease the pressure of heating, when also convert into impurities and that's the molecular impurities of the water. Thank you.
Good morning all of you. My name is Surya Singh and I am the student of class 12. Today I will tell you about the process of distillation of water. In distillation of water, when the water is heated, it forms vapor and the impurities will left behind. When the vapors form, the cold water gets inside and cool the steam and convert it into the water, and it ready to for human consumption. Thank you.
So can you show this? Wait, now your turn. And इसको show करके दिखाओ. How can you conduct it?
Look.
Okay. First, I want you to introduce yourself.
Find out.
Good morning everyone. My name is Asma. I study in class 12. Distillation of water. Distillation of water. Heating and boiling point temperature to touch in a steam and collected the free water of the point. And steam is a proper freezing point in temperature. And normal is stored in a fresh water.
After the cooling, it will take some time.
कूलिंग होने के बाद वेपर बनाएंगे यहाँ वेपर बने हुए हैं, वेपर दिख रहे हैं
बने ये डेफिनेटली
ये यहाँ पे जो आप साहब Yes.
It is coming.
It is coming as a vapor form. Yes.
It is
It's
coming
working
as
now.
a drop. Now it's working.
That's good.
Now it is working. Yes. Drop by drop.
Drop by drop.
It will take time to
confirm
cool the
vapor form,
things.
Then you drop by drop.
That is very good.
Myself Harpit Maurya. I'm studying class 10th. This is a atomic structure of atom, silicon.
My name is Samant. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Samant Yadav for class 10th, and this is structure of atomic structure of silicon element, and this is nucleus and the cell. K cell is two.
The first cell is K cell.
Yes, ma'am.
The next cell is
L.
L, then
M.
and
cell.
after M there is one more
N.
shell is there. No?
Ma'am, it's a zero.
Okay.
No.
N shell is there,
represent
but it has no
Yes, ma'am.
electrons there.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. And K cell is 2 electron, and L cell is 8, and M is 4.
4.
And this is nucleus under the neutron and proton. Yes.
That's it.
Maurya of class 12. I am here to present the introduction of S block elements. S block elements include alkyl and alkaline earth metals. Alkyl metals. These metals are highly reactive, like lithium, sodium and potassium are used in the batteries. They are more reactive than alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals. Metals like magnesium and calcium are used in the constructions of material. They are less reactive than alkyl metals. Thank you.
Good morning, respected manager sir, coordinator ma'am and HOD sir. I am Ayush Shukla from class 12th standard. I am leading to this project on periodic table, and we explore the fascinating world of the chemistry, a cornerstone of periodic table, and my team members describe the importance of S block, D block, H block and F block. I would like to request Akash Maurya for describe the S block elements.
My name is Aditya from 12th standard. Today I am here to introduce F block elements. F block elements includes two series, lanthanides and actinides. Lanthanides is used in strong magnets and phosphorus, while actinides like uranium and plutonium are highly reactive and used in nuclear energy. Thank you.
A very warm and pleasant good morning to the respected manager sir, coordinator ma'am, HOD sir and teachers. I Ramakrishna of 12th standard present here to discuss about P block element. P block element are diverse and has a curical role in chemistry. P block element is starting from the element group 13 to group 18, in which the group 13 belongs to the boron family, group 14 belongs to the carbon family, group 15 belongs to the nitrogen family, group 16 belongs to the chalcogen family, group 17 belongs to the halogen family, and group 18 belongs to the family of noble gas. Here some key aspects of P block elements are like biological diversity, biological significance, intellectual improvement. These are the some key aspects of P block element. Here some properties of P block element are the P block the electronic journal outer electronic configuration of P block element is NH2NP126, in which the last electron end is filled with the P block orbital. Thank you. I hope you understand my things. Thank you.
Here again I am Ayush Shukla. I introduced the importance of D block elements, and some of the D block elements are so variable oxidation state, and these are used in complex ligand in chemistry reaction, and these are used also in iron, steels, and thank you.
Good morning, our respected sir and ma'am. Firstly, I will thank for giving this opportunity to present the practical in front of you. This is our chemistry practical, which is related about periodic table. There are 118 elements in our modern periodic table. The modern periodic table is discovered by Mirji.
Yes. Continue. What are groups and
There are
rows?
There are mainly four groups characterized S group, P group, D group, and F group. These are metals. These are also metal. These are metals. These are non-metal. These are metalloids, and these are metals.
Explain. This is the group 1.
This is group 1. This is
How many groups present in the periodic table? My name is Ali Dilsan. I am class 10th standard. I am here to represent a chemistry project. This is the periodic table. There are divided 4 blocks. Block S, P, D, and F. S are metals and P metals, non-metals, and metalloids. D also metals and F also metals. There are total 118 elements.
Can you explain more than that? What are these metals? Why they are written downwards? What are these? Why you have represented with a green look? What are these with the similar colors? What are these with the similar colors? Can you explain all the properties of this one?